everybody! Hi Run Junkies! I am here in Wisconsin. I just sent my son and my brother off to go kayaking. In fact, I will see if I can show you where they are. Okay, if you go over there, see the two yellow kayaks back behind me? That's them. They are paddling off into the sunset. Actually, it's midday here. There's no sunset. So, I am at beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and visiting my mom and my stepdad. My brother is also here from Loveland, Colorado, and I wanted to chat with you guys for my weekend training update. It's been kind of an interesting week because, hi there. It's been kind of an interesting week. It's been perfect weather. We have had amazing, just like the perfect temperatures weather. I'm still working on, how to train in humidity. Very bad connection. So I am trying this. I don't know if it's going to work very well. I may not get a good connection here. The problem with being up here at the lake is that the internet infrastructure is not as good as it could be. So I'm hoping that I don't get cut off or anything like that. But if you guys, let me see if I can move. I'm going to see if I can find a good connection. I'd like to stay in the shade. I just don't know if it's going to happen. So I'm going to move over a little bit. Very bad connection, very bad connection. Let's try here. It's probably not going to work. I'm on LTE right now. So I don't know if that's going to work. Or maybe if I go out, I don't know. I'm going to be looking for, it's kind of like you're walking around looking for a good connection. It may not work today. But I do want to say that this week, weather-wise, was beautiful. And I'm enjoying myself immensely. It took a while, though, to get a good, get back into lake time. I've had some trouble with just kind of relaxing. We've had a busy week already. My son is actually out enjoying himself quite a bit. I've been shopping and doing some wedding planning while we're here, and it's only worked so well in terms of me getting some rest and relaxation. This is the first day where we haven't felt like we've had to go anywhere or do anything. But I'm hoping that with the last 2 days I have here, I will end up relaxing a little bit more. I have been running. One thing about being here at the lake is that because of how gravity works and water flows flows downhill, because you're in a lake, it's a pool of water, right? So to get out of that pool of water, you have to go uphill. And there are a lot of hills. If you go over to my Instagram account, you can see some of the hills that I've tackled this week. Looks like I have a better connection over here on our pier, so this is good. This is my parents' pier and their boat. We've taken the boat out. We've done some tubing, and I'm looking forward to a couple of days of just sitting here, relaxing. Let's see, where are we? What are we looking at behind me? Okay, so that house over there, that's my cousin Tracy's house. My parents have a house right over my shoulder, and then my other cousin has a house just right here. Okay, so it's fun because my cousins all have kids, and some of them are my son's age, and they all play together, and they went tubing. Like I said, my son is out kayaking today. We're probably going to go tubing and wakeboarding again later. So a couple of things have happened this week that have been pretty fun. Like I told you, I've had the hills here. The hills have been part of my training for the Prairie Dog Half Marathon. All right, so that is quite the busy. There's a lot of different training you have to do when you have a hilly come on, course. So I've had to add some hills in, and my coach, she's like, just do more hills, more hills, more hills, more hills. And I'm thinking, no, I don't want to do the hills here. They are very, very steep. The hills here are pretty tough, and I've had quite a few of them. So there's one route that I take that has a lot of really good rollers, up and down and up and down. And my mom is here. She has decided that she wants to photobomb. So I'm gonna let her. So, hi. I am. Do you want a video bomb? No? Okay, she said she wanted to before, but now she doesn't. She's standing there going, no, I don't want to. They went that way. See? Are you sure? See, there she is. Hi, Mom. She doesn't want to be on video, but now she is. She is on YouTube for everyone to see. I've had a bad connection here, though. Over there it's bad, but here it's better. So, again, we are in an internet dead zone. So I don't even know if you guys are going to see this, but we'll see. So the hills have been a challenge. If you, like I said, head over to my Instagram account. If you guys want to chat with me, yeah, I want to make sure that I can see some chat messages here. I do want to hear from you. So if you're watching this live, or ultimately get around to watching this live, shoot me, a comment, a message. Like I said, head over to that Instagram account if you have questions about that. The hills here are steeper, and there are a lot of them. I have some good hills pretty much in every direction. There's a good one right over there, okay? There's another good one if you go out to the road, the Lakeshore Drive, not the one in Chicago, it's not that cool, but it's very pretty. If you go out to the road, it goes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, and they're steep. And the downhills are just as hard as the uphills because you really have to use those braking muscles in your legs. So I have a couple more runs here this week. I will do a run tomorrow, and then probably a run. I have an optional run on Tuesday. But I am in taper mode for this Prairie Dog Half Marathon. It's good because the taper, I'm already starting to reduce the number of miles, the time on my feet. Christine has given me a lot of optional workouts. I don't have to run. My 8-mile run yesterday, she suggested 8 miles, but it wasn't, a full, she said, whatever you feel like doing. It was very flexible this week. I did get all of my running in. I didn't get a lot of other stuff done though. The, strength training and things like that. I thought my mom had TRX straps here. They're at their permanent home in Florida. So I thought, well, I can't do that. What else can I do? So when I have to make it up, I'm not good at making that up. And I have discovered that I have, all things being equal, I will be lazy and I will skip it. So the run part is the easy thing to do. The harder piece of this is doing the strength training. I feel not nearly as strong as I used to. I actually had a couple of people asking me here, I only see these people once a year, once every couple of years. I've seen, people have asked me, so how's triathlon going? I said, I haven't done a triathlon in almost 2 years. In fact, it has been exactly 2 years since I've done a triathlon. So I'm not swimming. I'm not on the bike. I don't miss the bike. I do miss the swimming. I miss what swimming has done for my upper body and my core. So that is a hard thing for me to kind of reconcile. The other problem I have though, I'm still bad connection. Very bad connection. Let's come back over here and see if we can find a good connection. So I do miss the swimming piece of it. And I don't know how to get that back without the challenge of actually getting in the pool. For me, a pool workout is a 3-hour ordeal because you got to get there, you got to make sure you have all of your stuff, you have to make sure that you know what you're going to do in the pool. I like to spend at least 30 minutes in the pool, if not longer. I'm also afraid, since I haven't been swimming in such a long time, that I'm going to get in the pool and I'm going to just be completely devastated by what I haven't been able to do. Or what I used to be able to do that I can't do now. Or I shouldn't say can't do, but that I've lost my swimming chops, I guess, is what I'm concerned about. Is, at what point do I just cut my losses, get in the pool, feel bad about it for a while, and then get back in the pool again and again and again and again. So the question for me becomes, do I get back in the pool and start swimming? I mean, obviously, look at this. I could go out and go for a swim. I could swim to that pier. Wait, that pier right there. From here to that pier, okay, right there. That is about 1/10 of a mile. Down and back, it's, 2/10 of a mile. You do that 5 times, you get a mile. It's open water swimming. You've got boat traffic out here, so you're dealing with wake and you're dealing with wind, and it's great for open water practice for triathlon. The trouble is, I didn't bring my swimsuit, I didn't bring my goggles, I didn't bring my cap. That was a purposeful decision for me. I just decided, no, I am not going to add swimming while I'm here on vacation. It's just going to be running. But I do need to do something. I need to do something strength-wise. I need to do something that is going to tone and strengthen my upper body, my shoulders and my core, so I am a stronger runner, so I am fitter, so I am a calorie-burning metabolic machine that I am not right now. I am not that thing. And I feel like I'm in desperate need of that at the moment. So I did a couple of things today. Well, last couple of days, I did a couple of things. One thing I did was, I don't know if you know this about your Garmin. If you have a Garmin, and I think other brands have this too, you have a move alert. If your move alert tells you, hey, get up and move, that means you've been sitting for too long. Now, when I first got this thing and it started bossing me around and telling me, hey, you have to get up and move, I thought, you don't get to boss me around. That's not okay. No, I am already extremely active. You don't have to tell me what to do. So I turned off the thing. I turned off that move alert, and I thought, okay, I don't really need it, but now I'm starting to wonder if maybe I do. Maybe I do need it. So I was talking with my mom, and she said, I gotta know how to turn this thing off, and I thought, well, maybe I need to turn it back on. So I looked it up. I turned on the move alert, and then it started yelling at me. I said, okay, you're making me get up and move. Fine. So I'm going to get up and move. Now, it first went off when I was in the car and we were driving back from Chicago. Well, okay, I can't get up and move right now. What I did discover, and I had to look this up a little bit, when does it go off? The move alert goes off when you've been sitting for a certain amount of time. I haven't quite figured out how long it is, but I think it goes into your step counter, and I think it kind of says, all right, you have done so much walking or have moved so much today. When your move alert goes off, what turns it off, you get this red bar, that goes up the side of your Garmin, and it keeps ticking up. The longer you have been sitting after the move alert goes off, it keeps going up like this red temperature dial. It's actually kind of annoying, and it kind of gives me, a little bit of anxiety and says, okay, no, I really do. I need to move, I need to move, I need to move. So what turns it off, what resets it, is about 200 steps. So for for me, in this particular scenario, it is walking from, you know, my parents' house up there to right here. And not even that. That's what turns it off. So knowing that, when that move alert goes off, oh, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk around my house, or I'm gonna walk around the block, or I'm gonna do something to get my feet moving, to really get myself going. I was doing this a little bit at home when I had, when I was working. I would work for about 25 minutes and then I'd get up and I'd do push-ups for about 5 minutes. Or I would do something, maybe some core work, maybe some foam rolling, but something to get up from my desk, get away from the video creation and scripting and all of the things that I do for this channel and for you guys, because I love you. By the way, I want to get to that, but I will get back to that in a second. I'd get up after about 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and I would do some kind of physical activity. Even if it was just like getting up and changing my laundry out, because that means I had to go downstairs and change out the laundry up and down the stairs a few times. That kind of takes up about 5 minutes. Well, this move alert does the same thing, I think. I just turned it on yesterday. I just turned it on yesterday, and it's already annoying me, but I've already figured out how it works. So I think it's going to be good. The other thing I've done to kind of motivate myself a little bit, if you are on the Team Run Disney Facebook page, for those of you who are on that, you know, definitely give me that Ken thumbs up, hashtag Ken thumbs up. If you guys are on the Team Run Disney page, you know what I'm talking about. So we're talking about Ken Allegre, who, hopefully I said your name right, man. I'm sorry if I didn't. Ken Allegre has been doing this Hottie Body Fitness Challenge. And this is amazing. And I've been watching his progress and his workouts. He posts his workouts every single day on the Team Run Disney Facebook page, as well as other places. And he is tremendously motivated, and I've been kind of asking him questions. I'm like, what the heck is a zombie crawl? And he'll send the video. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that looks painful. I'm sure it's effective, but it looks painful. I've been following this, and I know a lot of people have been doing this challenge, and it's a daily workout set, and it changes every single day. And I wish I could remember the name. Guys, if you know who this is, who the name of the woman is who creates these workouts, let me know. Her last name is Fitz. But I did this workout for the first time yesterday. After my 8-mile run, I stopped over at the park and I did these plyometrics. And I can see how they're effective. I can see, and I'm a little sore today. My shoulders are a little sore today. And that's good. I feel like I need something that is going to move my body in more ways than just, you know, the regular running stride. Because that's all I'm doing. I'm not doing any plyometrics. I'm barely doing core. And it's only when I'm feeling really disgusting about myself that I'm doing core. So I wanted something that was going to motivate me. I did about, 5-10 minutes of this between the plyometrics, and then there was a hanging bar ab workout. So you're lifting your legs up as you're hanging from the bar, which is great. And I thought I was going to die. Of course, this was after an 8-mile run, after I did a bunch of hills too. But I am going to just dip my toe, dip my toe in this challenge and see where it takes me, see what it does for me motivationally, because I do feel I have to do something. I have to do something more than just run. And that's been the challenge for me. I also don't want to do the same dang thing every single day. So I think what this will do for me is it will keep me motivated to discipline myself. And I had this conversation with my brother today. it's not about motivation, it's about discipline. So I want to be disciplined, and I'm motivated to be disciplined. How do you motivate yourself to be disciplined? Well, you just say, okay, I am going to do this, and you follow through with it. You might not want to, you might not like to, but the motivation is the discipline. The discipline is the just doing it no matter what. No matter how you feel about it, just go do it. And I think that's a very interesting distinction. So as long as we can have some kind of, I say we, like collectively, run junkies, as long as we have that discipline to do this day after day, we're going to be successful. I watched a great video yesterday. My buddy Rez Runs, Gerald Resnick, over at his channel Rez Runs. Check him out. He just posted his Dopey Challenge training video. That was, it was great because it really defined a lot of those, you know, like mind game and a lot of these other flexibility and all of the things that you have to consider in your running journey, in your training, that have so little to do with the physical running part of it. Your running journey is so much more than just the running. It's about the discipline. It's about the discipline not just for going out and running every day. It's about the discipline to go to bed early so you can get up early to run the next day. It's about the discipline to eat properly. And I tell you, when you're on vacation, that is hard to do. Because to me, this is my vacation. We had widgets last night. And if you don't know what a widget is, think of it like a beignet, and like a beignet covered in cinnamon sugar or just, you know, straight sugar. They're fried. And they're fried. But it's like this own little corner of the world that this is their I don't know, what do you call it? Their signature dish, if you will. We are in Wisconsin, okay? We do cheese and beer really well. All right. But when you're on vacation, that discipline to eat right, it is one of the hardest things, right? So here we are. I just needed to find a way to move more. And when I get back to Colorado in a couple of days, we leave on Tuesday. When I get back to Colorado, I definitely want to rethink, not necessarily the training itself, but what am I going to add? How am I going to do this? Part of this was, this has been a long time coming because it's this manifestation of starting to feel like, okay, age is catching up with me. It's harder to boost my metabolism. It's hard to burn off the calories that I eat. I can't eat like an Iron Man anymore. I will pay for it. I also can't eat like a 25-year-old anymore. So I'm having to make changes, and I know that. It's so many times, and let me know if you guys have had this problem, or not problem, but this thought. Oh, I need to make wholesale changes. Just like that boat. That boat's called the Belle of the Lake, and she's pretty, isn't she? We have a few touring boats that are out on the lake, and that's one of them. That's one of the bigger ones. But they just offer tours all the way around the lake. The circumference of the lake, the lakeshore path, is 26 miles. And I've actually walked all the way around this lake. Before I was even a runner, my cousin and I walked all the way around this lake. We got up early in the morning, we walked all the way around, and we came back around dinner time. We were very, very tired. It was fun. We had a good time. Anyway, I digress. The motivation, you know, when you're motivated by, typically it's physical. Oh my gosh, I gotta get in shape. Oh my gosh, I gotta lose weight. Those are perfectly valid reasons to take up some kind of training journey. And we like to think we can make wholesale changes across all facets of our lives. We make wholesale changes diet-wise. We make wholesale changes training-wise. We make wholesale changes for everything. Oh, okay, I'm gonna drink more water. Things like this have to come in baby steps, right? You know, I know a few people who can just discipline-wise make these wholesale changes all the way across the board, and I am impressed by that. If I say to myself, okay, I am going to cut out all sugars for 30 days, I might last 6 hours. And that's probably one weakness in my journey is I really like my sugar. And that is starting to catch up with me. It didn't used to. It didn't used to be a problem training-wise, but it really is becoming more of an issue now. So what I'm trying to do is, well, and my suggestion would be is if you have trouble making those wholesale changes, then do one. Just take one change. Don't make 5 changes all at once. Make one for a week. Decide, like for me, decide I am going to drink 70 ounces of water a day. Okay, that is my first hurdle. Start drinking the water, right? Then once you have that one down, once you feel like, okay, I can do this part of it first, then add something else. So for me, if I was already running, I would say, okay, the next major change I want to make is this Hottie Body Fitness Challenge, for example. That's just one example. So some kind of movement every day is going to get it to where I'm just going to make sure I don't miss that part of it. Maybe the next day, that guy's going too fast. That guy's going too fast. I'm just saying. You know, maybe the next, or you know, maybe one of the decisions you make is, all right, I am going to foam roll for 10 minutes every time I'm back from a run, or every day. I will make that time commitment. And it really is time, isn't it? We look at all of these changes as requiring time. They don't have to be. They don't have to be a time requirement. You make it easy on yourself. You fill a full, you fill a big gallon container or whatever it happens to be the night before with water, and you just drink from that all day long. I mean, you go through that every day. Or you plan into your running, okay, my run is not over until I foam rolled. And that's mental, right? That's your mind game. That's what Gerald calls that mind game. That's what he's talking about, is that you make it, I'm not done until X happens. That has been one of my problems. I'm done when my feet walk in my front door, and that can't be anymore. I have to live beyond that end of the run. Oh, okay, 4 miles, turn off my watch, I'm done. No, I'm not done. I have to do core work. I need to. It's crucial to my running. I have to foam roll. It's crucial to my running. I have to consume protein. It's crucial to my running. If I am going to be effective as a runner, there are a lot more things that I need to do besides just run. So, all of this being said, I am kind of rambling right now. I've been on for almost 30 minutes, and I know the connection has been intermittent at best. But if you've made it this far, first of all, I want to give you guys a shout out. I have gotten some amazing feedback from you in the last week, in the last month. You guys have been amazing. I'm getting some great ideas for videos, and I'm beginning to rethink so much of this channel. I don't want to make major changes, just like I just talked about. I don't want to make wholesale changes around this channel, but I do want to make sure I'm giving you what you need. in your journey. I want to give you the information you're looking for. So I want to first thank you for all of the lovely comments that you've been giving me over the last week or two. You've been so supportive, and I can't thank you guys enough. I've also gotten some fun feedback about the Runner's World box. I do have to say that the Squirrel's Nut Butter has created not a stir, but it's definitely opened my mind to, oh yeah, I guess, you know, there are some people that could use this anti-chafe stuff, and I simply can't relate because I am a woman. I'm going to leave it at that. Just going to say that. I just think it's kind of funny. So, no, I love having this. I love having these conversations with you guys. Please keep the questions coming. I do have, I guess, yeah, I mean, now it's the 9th of July. Here's what's coming up for me in the next few weeks to a couple months. So here's what's happening. Tuesday, you are going to get a video. It might be late in the day, but I do have a video coming up. I haven't figured out which one I have several that are done that I want to send you. Okay? I do want that. So I will be sending you guys a video. It might be about what to do with your shoes. It could be about, oh gosh, what else do I have up there? Yeah, Sam, definitely on lake time. I've forgotten everything I've ever done in the last month. I don't know. So Tuesday there will be a video up. I might be talking about salt, using salt tabs, whether or not it's right for you. How do you figure that out? That's not my kid, not yet. So I'm hoping that that you guys will have a video from me by the time the sun goes down on Tuesday. Next weekend, I will have another update. I will be about a week out from this Prairie Dog Half Marathon. Ah, spider webs! I just stuck my hand in the spider web. Okay. I don't think I will have a video for you on Friday. Sorry. Although, I'll get to that in a second. So I won't have a video for you on Friday, but I do have the rest of July planned out, and I think even finished. Coming up in August. This is the crazy. This is where it gets really nuts. All right. So Savvy Sexy Social, Amy Schmidauer's channel. If you don't know who that is, definitely look up Savvy Sexy Social. In August and April every year, she does something called Vlog Every Day in April or August, and that's called VEDA, SSSVEDA, Savvy Sexy Social's Vlog Every Day in April or August. In this case, it's August. I will be doing that. I have a video planned. I really do. I have a video planned for every single day in August. That's all I'm going to say. Well, I might say more about that. Okay, what else can I say about that? I've been getting so much great feedback from you guys. I want to share more of my personal journey. I want to give you guys more. I have so many ideas, and Veda is a really great way to kind of clean out that idea pool. I have a whole spreadsheet of all of these videos I want to do, and I will be talking in a future video about how that's going to break down and what all of that's going to look like beginning in August, on August 1st. But that is coming. And then September, we're going to be back to normal, maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to vlog every day in September, but I do have some ideas about whether or not I need to change up some things here. I've gotten so much great feedback about being a new runner. And once again, I want to point you to the playlist that I have, Guide to New Runners, or the playlist for new runners on this channel. It gives you a lot of information. So if you've missed some of my past videos about, that entry-level piece. There they are. See? Here they come. those two yellow kayaks, those are my kid. That's my brother and my kid. So I probably will sign off now, but here is so Veda's happening. Tuesday, you've got a video coming. I will be back in Colorado next weekend for my next video update. I've enjoyed coming to you live today from Wisconsin. Guys, if you have any questions, please keep the feedback coming. I really love having you here. So thanks very much. Happy Sunday, and I will talk to you guys soon. Again, if you like this video, please give me that thumbs up. If you haven't yet, also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything from Running with Grace. Thank you for dealing with the bad connections and probably the dropped video, but I hope most of this came to you intact. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get out there, go find your awesome. Until next time, happy running. Mwah.